Thank God.
I know you like to roll with those types of people, the people that are in the committees and stuff.
I support the committee's decision.
Hell yeah.
Florida State was undefeated. I get that. But the flip side is that your star quarterback goes down. I said several points on first take. I'm going to repeat them right now.
Yes.
Number one, you had your star quarterback go down. You didn't look good against Florida. You didn't look good against Louisville. Style points matter. Why do style points matter? We saw a national championship game where TCU got blown out 65-7. You're the college football committee. You don't want that again. You don't want that in back-to-back years. You know what? If Jordan Travis hadn't gotten hurt, it's unfortunate, but Kirk Herbstreit highlighted this for us yesterday all over social media.
Well, we know how hurt.
He's talking about the criteria is there. Player availability as well. If somebody gets hurt, unfortunately, that factors into their decision. So we got that going on. And here's my whole thing as well. Strength of schedule, Alabama ranked 5th. Florida State ranked 55th. Strength of schedule. Also, we got to take this into consideration, how they've looked over the last 11 weeks, who they've beaten, okay, and how they looked in doing so. We also have to take this into consideration. You know something? We don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it.
Yeah, this is the thing you do.
Primetime Deion Sanders, he wanted that job years ago. If he were the coach and they had a 12-0 record, they'd be in the playoffs.
Oh, you're saying the buzz, the juice.
The buzz, the juice.
God.
It matters. It matters in college football. I didn't say it's fair. I didn't say it's right, but it's true. It's the truth. It's the truth. That's right. That's right. It's not nonsense. It's not nonsense.
The blasphemy. You are speaking on this set to these esteemed people. Let me say one thing. I'm going to put together a committee.
Yes.
I'm going to get Rex Ryan, Mike Shanahan, Marv Levy, still alive, anyone, all the Bill Parcells. And when the NFL season is over, let every team play their 17 games.
Yes.
And then we're going to put together a committee and let them choose the 14 best, the ones they like best, and let those be the teams that wind up. Come on! No, it is not.
Stupid. That's stupid.
Why?
I'm not saying stupid stuff in this studio.
Nope.
Just because we're here. That's stupid.
There is an objective way they measure these teams in college football. It is called strength of record. They put all these metrics into a computer. And the team whose strength of record was third was Florida State. Number 3. What they accomplished was third best of all the teams in the country. So unless we've decided to turn this into figure skating, in which there is absolutely no... I love figure skating. Well, I don't know anything about figure skating. But here's what I do know. The only way to determine who was a better figure skater, you or you, which candidly is a competition I'd love to see sometime, but the only way is by letting someone subjectively say, you did it better than you did it. In football, we have criteria that have been established ahead of time.
There's
they
rules,
are
Stephen
the
A.
third best team in the country. Yes.
First of all,
we got rules.
First of all, style points matter. They always have in college football. Secondly, this is the first time or the second time or the third time we've complained about college football committees and their decisions. Thirdly, if you really, really wanted to make it, why didn't you emulate what Ohio State did in 2014? J.T. Barrett goes down, Cardale Jones curls up.
59-0.
59-0 on Wisconsin, plus they win the national championship. By the way, if you want to complain about somebody, why don't you complain about Michigan if you're Florida State? Because they were associated with a cheating scandal, and they went in. Why didn't you bring them up? Why are you looking at Alabama? By the way, who did Alabama beat? They beat a team that hadn't lost in 2.5 years. They won 29 straight. That were the 2-time reigning defending national champions, and you knocked them out. Excuse me, those are the reasons that you put somebody in a college football playoff. Not somebody that's going to have a third-string quarterback. A second or third string quarterback. Wanamaker, I think that's his name. Okay. Wanamaker. I mean, give me a break. Keon Coleman and those brothers on Bad Brothers. I get all that. Their defense is legit. But at the end of the day, you are worried about TCU there being a repeat display.
Oh my God.
You are. And that is
think about the games. Think about the kids.
Do you know why TCU was in that game last year?
Because they
beat Michigan. You put them in the Final Four and they won a game there. Second of all,
you should have complained about Michigan.
You just made this about. You just made this about.
I'm done with this. I'm so sick of it. Why are we doing it?
What the hell?
How is this what doing?
Be
What
careful.
about, hey, one last thing.
The glass window, be
Wrap
careful.
this whole thing up. You're right. Don't break the window.
Can I just briefly say that it is not Alabama that should have been out, but Texas? Because Texas's
Even though
strength
Texas
of record
beat Alabama?
was 5th. Yes, their
4
strength of
months
record
ago.
was
Yeah.
5th. Alabama's was 4th.
Okay.
You picked the 4 best teams, the teams that had the 4 best seasons.
That's an argument
and you
I'm willing
put
to
them
entertain
in.
other than you talk about leaving Alabama out.
I would have.
That ain't happening.
Roll, Todd, roll.
No SEC team in the college football players has never happened.
Well, that's ESPN
Never
bias
happened.
right there.
Of course.
It ain't
Of
ESPN
course.
bias. It ain't ESPN bias. It's
I have
fact.
good news. I have
It's
good
fact.
news.
Yeah, Tony.
Going to 12 last year, this is the last time it's ever
Right.
happened. If you're 13 and you complain, I said it yesterday, you
cares?
should be stoned to death.
Yeah, we voted
Yep.
about it. We voted about college football forever.
Can't watch again.
Anyways, to your point, the fact that you guys were in sports media whenever this thing was decided to be the way, kind of both your faults.
For sure.
Just even letting this be.
excuse me.
There's Power
I've been-
5 conferences.
come on.
There's only 4 spots.
I've been complaining
the people
about-
that were in
I've
the
been complaining
microphones
about that
let
for
it
years.
happen.
Yeah,
Excuse
they love
me.
That
it.
would be you.
Yep.
When they had the college football, when they
and you.
hold on, when they had the college football playoffs, I literally went on the air and I was going off. Why is it 4? Why can't it be 8 at least, if not 12?
And
I was
where
saying
were
that
you?
from day one.
I have been saying all along that we listen to the stupidest people all the time, and that's how we wound up with it. All of the stupid people wind up telling us you can't have computers making these decisions. Let's let human beings make these decisions. Because a room full of 13 people always comes out
By the
much
way,
more
by the way,
efficiently with a
By the way,
decision
one fact,
than one
fact
computer.
that Greeny you failed to bring up, guys. Of the 13 committee, 14 committee members, 5 of them were SEC folks.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
disgusting.
2 of them, and they still left out Florida State.
Well, hold on though. That's the chair.
That's your
The
ACC.
chairman.
That's right. And the
NC
chairman,
State
Blue
guy.
Corrigan. That's
He
right.
said-
Oh, ACC guys. They left Florida State out. You want to complain? Complain to them. Y'all be good.
I will say this.
Hey, go have a salad and go, you know what I mean.
luck out there.
Go have a salad and knock some boots. You deserve it.
I would like to welcome all of you gentlemen, by the way. This is not Stephen A. set. This is my set.
house-
And I am
Hey,
delighted that you're all here.
The house
I
that
am
Greeny built.
thrilled that I'm finally on a show that my wife watches, so this is kind of nice. Stace is home with
Stacey.
COVID,
Stace.
but she's watching the program
well,
because this
Stace.
is her favorite show.
Love you, Stace.
I would also like to repeat that I am the person who brought Pat McAfee to ESPN when everyone was telling me you can't do it because he's a live wire, he's too dangerous. He doesn't. I was the one who said,
Gotta
no,
wear
trust me, we can bring McAfee in. And so I am just here to welcome you fine gentlemen
Greeny.
to our studio.
Greeny, it was in this studio right here. Actually, I saw same security people.
Yeah.
Walked me
Big
down
Dom.
the pier.
Right.
Up the elevator, same security guy working the front desk. Saw the crew that is working here. Saw like 5 people back there. It was a little bit, I don't want to say a reunion, but it was great to see everybody. And it was at this spot, I think right here with your table, where my entire ESPN daily talk show debuted. I had no socks on, had some Steve Madden slides on. I had my first jacket I'd ever bought. And you gave me like a real opportunity. And like I genuinely appreciate the hell out of
You're the man, and you have more than taken it and run with it, and I couldn't be more proud and excited. So, once again, the complete outrage, disgrace, and disaster that was the College Football Selection Committee's decision-making yesterday is not the fault of any of the 13 people in that room. It is the fault of the simple fact that we have given them that decision to make.
Okay.
Nothing should ever be decided subjectively that could have been decided objectively.
I like that. Hey, here.
Yep, here. That's fair.
I got my big problem with it is if you're going to do the 4 best, which I completely agree with. I'm happy with the 4 that they picked. Does that mean that they put Florida State at 5? Does that mean they think that Florida State is a better team than
Of course
Georgia
not.
at 6?
No one who's ever seen 5 football games in their life thinks that Georgia isn't one of the
Correct.
4 best teams. In fact, if they were to right now just do a round robin, Georgia would be the favorite. Georgia
Exactly,
would be
yes.
favored against any team
Yes.
that they're playing. So the problem with people is that we use whatever information we want to make the argument we feel like making in the moment. And they wanted to make the argument.
You got Hembo over
That's
there
Hembo.
throwing stats for both teams.
You can make fun of him all you want, but he's right.
No.
He's the one person
We
who's
agree.
got
We
it
love
right.
him.
No, I
We
understand
love
that.
him.
My point is most people don't, for any number of obvious reasons, because candidly, he drives you nuts. But the one thing he gets right is computers make better decisions than people do. That's why we have them.
Watch your mouth, Greeny.
It happens
Watch
to
your
be true.
mouth.
It happens to be true.
This guy's trying to get computers to
Take
our jobs. That's unbelievable.
Well, only the ones they can do better.